It's now or never.
It's now or never.
It's now or never.
Now or never.
It's now or never.
The United Nations just issued a code red for humanity.
It's already started to happen, but you just look at the storms.
This is how much greenhouse gas emissions New York City produces in just 1 hour. And watching it grow this fast is mind-blowing.
Low carbon global economy.
This is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And
oh my God. Oh my God. We're all gonna die. Oh my God. 12 years and wait a second. Did she say this like 6 years ago? And a carbon economy, reducing our carbon economy. Well, that's a strange term to use for carbon dioxide, but maybe it is super scarier than I thought. So let's take a look at this and let's see if it is as scary as let's look. We'll do it together. Okay. I believe in you. I believe in you. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? We have a pie chart, which is so much fun. It's so much fun. Okay, what do we got? What gases make up the atmosphere? Okay, we've got nitrogen at 70, what is that, 78? And O2, for those of you who don't know, that is ozone. Ozone is 20. And then argon is 0.93. So, other gases. I get it. So CO2 is in other gases and it's at 0.04%. Okay, maybe that 0.04% is really, really strong. So let's take a look at that, okay? Let's go. What do we got here? Global carbon cycle. This is much better than a pie chart, okay? Just go with me here. It's much, much better. Okay, so what is it telling us? It is telling us that there's a bunch of CO2. It goes up, it comes down. Okay, let's look at some of this stuff. Okay, burning fossil fuels. Bad. Okay, burning fossil fuels is 7.7. I'm assuming that's metric tons. Don't quote me on that. Okay, let's see what else do we see here. Soil respiration, 58. Okay, that's coming out. Plant respiration, 59. What the? Oh, plants die, they decompose, they give off CO2. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but 7.7 is smaller than 58 plus 59. You will have to trust me on this. Well, okay, maybe I'm missing something. Let's look at natural CO2 versus man-made. I bet you those pie charts will show something totally, totally different. So I am sorry about this, but we have another pie chart. So what does it say? Relative contribution to the greenhouse effect. Oh, okay. So we're going to find out what gases make up the greenhouse effect and which ones are the worst. Water vapor is 95%. Okay. I feel a little stupid. Look, carbon dioxide says 3.6. I'm very sorry about that. Let's think about it just a second. If you live in Atlanta versus Phoenix, why does one feel hotter? Very simple. Very simple. Okay. of the carbon dioxide, 96.8 is natural. Oh, okay. Maybe it's just going so high, so fast that that pie chart is gonna flip in no time. Let's see what we can find. Wow! Look at how high that chart is. I told you. Look at that. That is so high. I wonder how high it is compared to the history of the Earth. I bet this is like the highest it has ever been. I am sure of it. Oh no. Another chart. I'm so sorry. I really am sorry about this. So what does this chart say? 600 million years of CO2. Okay, this is what we wanted. Look at how high. Wait a second. Does 0 mean now? What does this say? Mass extinction level CO2 is 150 parts per million. Oh, so we're at the lowest level of CO2 for 300,000. Hey, wait a second. 300 million years ago, we had the same level of CO2. Yep, we did. It looks like the average level of CO2 on the planet is 2,000. That's right, 2,000. Right now, it's about 400. Well, there's no temperature on this chart. I am sure that those little critters in the Cambrian were burning. They were burning to death. Let's see what we can see. Okay, temperature versus CO2. All right. This is getting embarrassing at this point. I mean, okay, those lines never touch. Those lines are, I mean, there was like, what is that? 4,000 parts per million during an ice age. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's learn a little bit about CO2 and why none of this makes any sense. Okay. I don't know what this means. What? Oh, wait a second. I remember this. I took algebra or something. I think I might actually have a degree in chemistry or something like that, but I believe that this is a logarithmic chart. What does a logarithmic chart have to do with CO2? Oh, wait a second. This is making sense. I get it. So, here's something that you might not know. CO2 has a logarithmic effect in the atmosphere. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, why do all the scientists talk about a doubling of CO2? And then they never talk of it past that. The doubling of the CO2 is what's really, really dangerous. Why? Well, because if you double it, you can see by the top of this curve, it doesn't change the temperature much past that. Think of it like this. You are painting a barn red. The first coat, it's red, but, it could be maybe a little bit redder. So you paint it again. Now it is really, really red. So if you paint it again, it's not going to get any redder. That's it. That's not. And that is not me. That is not my example. Look up Dr. Hopper. He was, I believe, Princeton or Yale physicist. I don't know, pretty smart guy. So that is what the logarithmic effect is. And that's why once we get past a certain concentration, doesn't matter how much more you put in. Wow. I wonder if CO2 has any good effects. Let's see. Let's see if CO2 has. Oh, look, it's a globe. No more charts. Yay! Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? We've got the fertilizing effect of CO2 or the greening of the planet. That's good. Good. Greening of the planet is very, very good. So something you should know, in the past, since the late 70s, since we had satellites, the globe has greened over 30%. And the most greening is actually near the deserts. Yes, I know, it's crazy. Plants like CO2. And here's the thing, they actually use water more efficiently in higher levels of CO2. That is why the greening is most prominent near the deserts. So yay, CO2. So in conclusion, don't worry. Are we going to warm with more CO2? Yes, CO2 has a warming effect, but no, the world is not going to end. I live in a normal climate, so northern climate. If I could talk northern climate, it's really cold up here. So don't worry, the world is not going to burn up. Please, if you like this, comment and subscribe. These are a lot of work, so help me out. Okay, thanks so much.